the City of St. John Land Bank meeting to order. Do we have any additions to the agenda? Don't see any citizens here. I need a motion to approve the March 5th, 2024 minutes.
I'd make a motion to approve the minutes from March 5th, 2024.
Second.
Got a motion and a second. All in favor? All opposed? Passes 5-0. We do not have any old business or new business to discuss. So I would hear a motion to go into a 10-minute executive session to discuss potential property acquisition.
Make a motion for a 10-minute executive session to come back at 6:41 to discuss potential property acquisition.
Second.
Got a motion and a second. All in favor? Passes. Call the meeting back to order. Any motions after the executive session?
I make a motion to bid on the properties discussed in executive session with the discretion discussed in executive session to not exceed the amounts discussed in executive session.
Second.
Motion and a second. All in favor? Passes 5-0. Any other business to discuss tonight? Any other houses in mind or anything?
How about the one where old Jan Zimmerman used to live? You ever?
It's a
Oh,
Luckabee.
on 6th Street, that's the list solutions getting ready to pass tonight,
Yeah.
so.
Yeah.
So that would be taken down soon. Well, we have to wait 30 days after that.
What about the deal house down on First Street?
We just started that, so they have 30 days to fix it, we
That
just started
really
that
needs to
process.
be done,
So I think like
in my
the
opinion.
Zimmerman house, it'll be like the Broadway houses, it'll be a code violation, so we've gotta like post it in the paper and all that, and then we can go in and then the tear down expense goes against their taxes. So that's kinda like what we did on those and those First Street houses, you know, that are across, that's how we've been getting those torn down. If they're not in code, then
How about that one next to where St. John Co-op used to be? To the south.
Oh,
what
yeah,
is that guy's name?
Dominic or something like that. He boarded up all the windows and doors, but like the roofs is really bad, but there's no hole in it, and the garage is really bad too, so I might have to send him a new letters, cause the original one was just like, hey, there's windows are broken, the doors are broken, but he kind of like,
Which house is this?
it's right behind the car wash, that little house. That white house on the dirt road. Is that the house you're talking about?
Yeah, like you're going to Mid-Kansas.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, right
Nobody's
behind
lived in
it.
there for
Yeah.
Coon
a long
days.
time.
Long time.
So I mean, it can't be.
Yeah, that I sent him a letter, and he called me, and I asked him if he was interested in selling, and he said maybe, and then I called him back a week later, and he never called me back. So I don't know
I
that.
think we might have to get on him again about fixing the roof and the garage behind the house.
Yeah, I don't know why. You know, someone like that wouldn't just sell it to the land bank for $1,000 or something, and then cut ties. They wouldn't have to spend any money to, you know. But that's the way it goes. I don't know how many houses are on like our new code violation list.
I was
Is there
just
7 to
doing
10
it.
maybe?
I added 6 the last 2 weeks, and then what we had working with was like 12, so, yeah.
Which sometimes people go in and fix them up, and then we have to take them off, but
And then put them back
sometimes they're-
on.
sometimes people don't do anything.
Are they supposed to tear down the rest home deal pretty soon?
I asked Chad about that, and it might be into next year before we get it done, be the rest of them and then the VFW.
Is that the only two houses he's got to tear down? Or two properties?
Yeah, he's got that, is that like a Simon Almanza house on First Street, that little house, that one can be torn down anytime. I think he's gonna work on that this month.
Awesome.
Maybe first part of December, get that one going. But those are the only ones we have that we can tear down now.
Okay.
Be the rest home.
In
Be
the
a tribute.
church, but that's gonna cause tremendous.
Can we talk to
amount.
Doris about that house?
Yeah, she's looking at spring before she's gonna take that houses down.
They're gonna tear it down.
Yeah, I don't think she's trying to clean out, make sure that there's nothing valuable left in there. That's gonna take a while, so she's looking at spring to take it down.
Yeah, so I don't know, we got some that we can tear down and some maybe depending on how people take their code violation, if they improve it or let it go. But we got another list on that, so. Any other places anybody sees that we should write letter or pick up the phone or anything?
What about that old church next to Kenny Clark?
Oh,
This is on the list.
he's not willing to let go of that. He's fixed it up real good now. Well, he painted it, but I don't know if he replaced any siding or anything like
Oh,
that.
Robinson?
Yeah, he came in here, was pretty upset about us trying to go in there and make him improve his property, but he did it. So we might think about David Leckenby's house on South Nutting, cause it's gonna sit there forever. And I don't know what's all behind that fence.
I wouldn't be surprised, I mean, we could look, but I wouldn't be surprised if there's back taxes on some of that, where it just hasn't been enough years to get a tax sale, but, I mean, we could call the treasurer's office and they could tell us if, or the treasurer's office and ask, and they could tell us if it's delinquent or not at all, and we would know how many years.
And that house across from the new Eagle House on First Street, that's such an eyesore right there on First Street, the busiest street.
Yeah.
Oh, that the Leckenby's own,
Yes.
where like
Building
Richard
in
Blixley used to live and
Mhm.
stuff on the corner.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Whole
I don't know what
foundation
they're
like this.
doing with that.
I wish
Looks
I
like
could
it's
just,
vacant right now, but
Yeah.
yeah, it's.
but that might not be a bad property to check and try to get.
Yeah, I just don't, I mean, as far as on the South Nutting, I don't know who has the authority to sell David's stuff. I don't know if
Everything.
Melissa's on,
Yeah, Melissa was on the one on West 6.
no, she was.
Yeah, she was. So that's where Danny sent all the notification to.
Okay.
So we might have to do the same thing on
With,
the South Nutting. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't see anything happening with any of those properties probably.
About next to Logan Bear?
To the north.
Yeah.
We sent them a letter for their vehicles and they got that one out, right?
Yes.
But
Yeah.
I don't think the house is in poor enough shape that we can get away with the code violation.
Not yet, cause like the siding still looks good. The roof is metal, so it still look pretty good.
I wrote them a letter too and never got any response about
She owns
selling
that
it.
Mrs. Sunflower people, that she owns that?
The house
Yeah.
by Logan?
Yeah.
No, it's,
Oh, I thought they used
It's
to.
the Hispanic ladies.
yeah,
From
Patsy
back then.
Maxon used to own
Yeah,
it and she
okay.
sold it on contract to somebody.
Okay.
And no one's ever lived there though since she sold it that I know of. And I mean, I just got their address from their tax record and mailed them a letter and they never called or responded. But they did move that. You remember that enclosed van? They moved that out, but nothing else.
Delegate Dio.
Yeah, that's
Kathy
it.
Delgadillo.
Yeah, so. Maybe someday it'll be bad enough that we can put it on the good list. Any others for tonight? So. We'll see what happens tomorrow and go from there, I guess, so. Can I get a motion to adjourn tonight's meeting?
Make a motion to adjourn Land Bank meeting November 19th, 2024.
Can I get a second?
Second.
Motion and a second, all in favor? Passes 5-0.